Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. It's been some time. Let me know that you can see me and you can hear me, making sure I'm using the right camera. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. As you come in, say hello, hello, hello. Let me know that we are good to go. You can see and hear me just fine. Let me pull the stream up on YouTube side. Hey, Candy. Hi, Lexi. Thanks, Christina. Hi, Kim. Hi, Mabel. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. All right, we're going to keep it real quick and short. I'm so serious. Hi, Cynthia. Long time no see, no chat, no nothing from me. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. Oh, Sarah, I wish I had some deals to talk about. I need y'all to tell me what's been going on in the land of couponing, whether at Walgreens or anywhere else for that matter. I just wanted to quickly get on and say hello, show my face, and check in. For all of you who always check on me when I go ghost, I thank y'all for checking on me. I thank y'all for sending me messages, making sure that I'm okay. And that I ain't fall off the face of the earth nowhere. Even though after these last couple weeks, I feel as though that's what happened. Life, I tell y'all. All right, so I'm not gonna go all into everything in details and all this stuff here. I'm just gonna give you guys kind of like a little bit of a life update, things that's been going on, and you understand kind of why I've been MIA and went ghost. Didn't mean to go ghost, but I went ghost. Um, I'm okay. My household is okay. My extended household is okay. As you guys know, I have an adult son that doesn't live at home anymore. And then I have a college student. She's still, I mean, she's at college, but she's still under our authority, if you will. P&G spend 30, get 10, double dip this week with weekly deals. Thank you, Sierra. Um, anyways, everyone is physically fine. Emotionally, however, not so much. A few weeks ago, I shared with you guys that y'all, for the most part, I think everyone knows that I work outside of just couponing and doing YouTube videos. I am a bookkeeper and I run a tax preparation company. So it's tax season. So that has like my full attention always, right? It's tax season, getting people taxes done, getting bookkeeping done for some of my clients that I do the taxes, but then they get taxes done elsewhere. Anyways, work has been working, right? Well, that's been keeping my attention. Outside of that, just day-to-day household life living, and all of that. Anyways, so I shared here and there recently that my youngest daughter is in FFA, and she was raising rabbits. Okay. Raising rabbits, the intention was she was raising them for meat so they would go to market. So we knew they were market rabbits, right? Well, she got disqualified for the market show through her school. She wasn't able to show her rabbits. And it was simply, that within itself was a bunch of BS because the teacher that she has for this program, she knows nothing about nothing. I mean, nothing about nothing. This is our first year of this program, so we know nothing about nothing, and we're depending on her to guide us. Anyways, she wasn't able to show her rabbits for market because one of the rabbits was overweight, and you are required to show three, and she only had three. She's supposed to have five, but again, her teacher don't know nothing about nothing. So my baby was already kind of she was at a disadvantage from the store. Anyways, moving on. Then we learned that she would be able to join the Houston rodeo, which starts this weekend, and she would be able to show her rabbits for breeding, which is like, okay, great. So we'll keep them for another month and a half, and then we can do breeding show and hopefully sell them to someone that's looking for breeding rabbits. Okay. Anyways. Then I ended up in a war with a stray cat. Long story short, we have never been cat people. Like we've always had dogs, not cats. We've just never been cat people. I ended up at war with this cat, and I say war just because I have a greenhouse built this year. The cat discovered it was nice and warm and cozy, so she would hide out in the greenhouse. And I would chase her out because it's like, no, you're not about to use my plants as your personal potty. Well, long story short, she got locked in the greenhouse for what I think was like an entire day and a half. And I felt really bad. And at this point, I kind of at this point, I'm like invested in this war with this cat, right? And I've watched her routine for a couple, probably a good week or two. I've watched her routine and I learned what she would do. She would go across the street at the house where they put food out for their cat outside, and she will eat there. She would cross over my yard, use my yard as her personal potty, and then jump from my yard to my neighbor's yard, and she would sunbathe on their shed. And then once the sun would go down, she would find her way into my greenhouse if the door was open and not blocked. Okay. Long story short, when I discovered she had gotten locked in, I got her out. She walked around my property and she cried for like an hour. And I'm a sucker and I felt bad. So what did I do? I fed her. And that was all she wrote. I fed her. So all of a sudden now we have a cat. We have a cat. My husband got attached. My kids got attached. Everybody got attached. My daughter took one of the little rabbits nesting boxes that my father-in-law made for the rabbits and made the cat a little bed. My husband brought her a damn case of food. The week where we had weather like freezing weather, he went and brought her a kettle so that she could come in the house and sleep. Because mine, she's a stray cat. And I'm like, she ain't about to be in my house. We ain't doing that. So he's like, until we can get her checked out, let's just put her in the kettle. That way she don't freeze. We had a cat. We got attached to this cat. We were not supposed to have a cat. You guys know I lost my baby girl, Lola, a couple years back. That was Lola the pug. Try not to. And then big boy Dort. With Lola, we knew it was coming because she was on her last. We were prepared. We knew it was coming. With Dort, it just happened. He had an ulcer, a bust, internal bleeding. So I was done. I'm like, husband, I can't. I cannot emotionally handle. I can't. Even though y'all want a pet, y'all want to bring a fur baby in, the responsibility and the care of this animal, it's going to fall on me. We know that. It's going to fall on me. I'm the one that's home. It's going to fall on me. I was dying. Little by little, this damn stray cat that I was in war with, because I didn't want her in my garden, she was softening my heart, opening my heart. I know I just want to, I'm not gonna go into everything, just want to share it with y'all where I've been, because I'm emotionally tapped out, and like I don't have much of anything to, or I haven't had much of anything to give to anybody for weeks now. And I'm trying to figure out how to There was a loose dog that got out in the neighborhood. I had the neighborhood kids, some of the boys helping me in the garden. And when they left out, they didn't close the gate all the way. The loose dog got to the cat and got to the rabbits. Just a really shitty accident and situation. My youngest son was the only one home. There was nothing he can do but call. And I told him, run across the street, get the neighbor. He's seen everything. We called the cops. The sheriffs came out. Animal control is worth nothing because they refused to come out. They did nothing. I had to pick up my baby that night from work, Madison. And y'all, I tried to hold it in. My plan was when I got her home, before she even had a chance to walk outside, because her routine was to go outside, check on her rabbits, and check on the damn cat, was to break it to her. As soon as she got in the truck and we turned the corner from leaving her job, I lost. I didn't know how to tell her. I lost it. And if you're not a pet person, if you're not and when I say an animal lover, I mean truly they become part of your family. They love you unconditionally and they teach you how to love unconditionally. Even the damn rabbits. I had gotten used to going out there, checking on the greenhouse and talking to the damn rabbits while I'm drinking my coffee. And to know that they were not going to go off to market, but they were going to live their life out, hopefully having great sex, making a bunch of damn rabbits because they were going to get sold for breeding versus being sold for meat. So they were going to live out their days. There were 3 females. They were going to live out their days just having amazing sex, hopefully, and making a bunch of babies. They didn't deserve that. The cat, she didn't deserve that. And I feel so bad because she would normally just sit on the back patio. But because that day I had the neighborhood boys helping me out and she was still very skittish around people she didn't know, she ran out of the backyard and went into the front yard and she will sit in the front flower bed. And where we found her at, I can only gather that she was making her way back to the backyard once the kids had left. And that's for this loose dog. It was 2 dogs. It was 2. But it was the one big one that so aggressive. We found it got into the rabbit's cage. And it was so big that it tilted it over and lodged itself in there to where it could not get out. It wasn't that dog was hungry and was looking for something to eat, because that's not what happened. I believe that dog was bred and is trained for fighting because it just went for the kill. That's it. It was just a sport to it. It was not, it was literally stuck in a cage for 3 hours. And if it was hungry, it would have eaten, right? All animal control did was say, release the dog back to the owner. And they supposedly gave them a ticket because the dog got out. And a ticket because they didn't have paperwork on the dog. Animal control is good, but nothing. And of course, it broke my daughter's heart. It broke all of our hearts. It's then on top of that, my grandmother passed away. Now she was sick, and we knew it was coming. We knew it was coming, but even so, it has just been a really shitty couple of weeks. I find myself, because I'm home alone all day, and literally I find myself unable to focus and just like the house is just too goddamn quiet now. But then again, it's been almost 2.5 years since my big boy Dort passed. So I gotten used to the quiet. And then we started entertaining the idea of keeping this cat. My husband had made her an appointment to go to the vet to get the all clear. And now I just found that the house was just too damn quiet. I don't want to be in here. How, y'all? If you are not a pet person, then you'd be like, Michelle, get over it. But if you have any love for a four-legged creature, that no matter what your flaws are, they love you unconditionally. There is nothing like it. There is nothing like it. And it just breaks my heart because that poor cat did not deserve it. Those rabbits didn't deserve it. Shit, those rabbits were living a penthouse life. From where we got them from the breeder we got them from to where they ended up, they were living the best life ever. I mean, they had their own heat lamps. They had their own bedding, their own little boxes. Y'all, they was living the best life rabbits can live in that dang on treehouse. They didn't deserve that. They didn't deserve that. And again, animal control is good for nothing. Nothing. That dog was super aggressive. They did nothing. The owners just made excuse after excuse after excuse. It's just, it's been shitty. It's been shitty. Yeah, my grandmother passed. It's just been shit. So I have just been emotionally like tapped out. Trying the little bit that I have, trying to hold it together for my kids so that we can move forward. That's all I've had to give. So couponing, I have not. I just don't want to be bothered with nobody. Don't want to talk to nobody. Don't want to hear nobody say, "Hey, how you doing?" And they have to put on the smile and say, "Oh, I'm fine." When inside, I'm not. Like I'm not. Trying. I am trying. I am trying because I got to move forward. We got to move forward. We got to keep going. It's just been shitty. It's just been shitty. And literally, we've never been cat people. My heart was completely closed off to the idea of bringing another fur baby into this house. After losing two, and then this damn cat came along. She was the sweetest thing. I promise you, after I fed her, and we had a good talk about the fact that my gourd was not her personal little box, she just knew. It's like she understood. She would follow me around on the patio, walk into the yard with me, but as soon as I would go into that greenhouse, she would turn back around and go back to the patio. Like she knew, as if she was saying, "Okay, I'm not gonna even try it. I'm not gonna go in there because I don't want you to stop feeding me." She just knew that she was not allowed to be in there, and she stopped going. She just didn't deserve that. She did not. People are just so goddamn irresponsible. These people knew that their fence had a hole in it and that the dog had been getting out, and they did nothing to prevent it. Nothing. 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 You're right, Kat, and that's what I keep reminding my daughter of is that the 2 weeks that we really, really took attention to her, she was about to have the best glow up this summer on the block. She was going to be able to walk around here with her little tail held high and let all the other street cats know, I found my humans. They got me. She's about to have the best glow up. But the time that we've had with her just reminded me just how special God's four-legged creatures are. Even my father-in-law has been here doing some work for us. And even he got to the point where he would look for her because he was working on some stuff on the patio. And she would just sit there on his toolbox or sit underneath his ladder while he was out there working, and she would just chill with him. He even got into the habit of looking for her when he would come over. It's just shitty. It's just shitty. Yeah, I believe so too, Kat. It just breaks my heart because she didn't deserve that at all, at all. But moving forward, I'm trying to get myself back to reality, back to work. I'm still in the deep end of tax season, still on the deep end of cleaning up books for certain clients. Um, but I'm getting back. I'm getting back to it because I got to move forward. Got to. So I'll be back on YouTube. I'm hoping that I'll maybe at the end of this week. I don't know. If not, start fresh again on Sunday when the new set of deals roll around. We will see. But I did want to get on and just say hello, show my face, give a quick update, let y'all know that I didn't just, completely forget about y'all. It's just life has been life and just shitty, to say the least, is what it is. Just shitty. I have to, I waited 2 years, but gave in because I enjoy the four paws getting in my way. Yeah, Lexi, it's just, yeah, I've been against it. I've been against it since I lost Dory. I'm just like, I cry. I mean, for months on end, it took a very long time to get to the point where I wasn't crying anymore over Dory because that was my dog. Like, yeah, do y'all remember when he came? He only came to us because my father-in-law could not keep him in the condo that he moved into. And me and Lola the pug were adamant. That damn dog ain't staying here. I don't know where he going, but he can't stay here. We give him 1 week to figure it out. And before you know it, Dort had 3 beds. Dort was on the grocery list. That was my dog. That was my dog. Like he was my husband dog, but no, that was my dog. That was my man. It's just it's not easy. And it's not easy. Yeah, we do, Kat. My daughter, Madison, she's literally Dr. Doolittle. She's in school for veterinary, and that girl loved all creatures. Like literally all creatures. She can find a bird on the side of the street that fell off the nest, and she'd be ready to take it in and nurse it back to health. I'm like, girl, get on out of here. But she is the animal lover for sure, and it just broke her heart. And then for my son to be the only one home and witness to it, he's seen everything, and yeah, we just got to keep reminding him that it wasn't his fault because he blamed himself. He's like, I didn't do anything. I just stood there. I'm like, you could not have gone out there. If you would have went out there, that dog would have most likely turned on you. It's a very aggressive animal. Very aggressive. Very aggressive. All right, but I don't want to cry anymore. So I just want to hop on, let everybody know that I'm okay. My family's okay. We're broken, and just day by day trying to piece ourselves back together. I will be getting back in the swing of things and posting videos and all that stuff there with couponing. Sharing my garden life too if you guys are interested. Do feel free to share in the comments what's going on this week at Walgreens because I have no idea. I had like $17 in registered rewards that expired, and I was like, oh well, it happens. Moving on. My husband's like, you okay? I'm like, bro, I don't even have the strength to go into the store to even think about doing math. I'm over it. Like, it's okay, whatever. Whew, it's just been shitty. That's it. Just shitty, y'all. Just shitty. I mean, them animals they just didn't deserve that. And I'll leave y'all with this. Here's the craziest thing: is again the owners, they made every excuse underneath the book, but have come to learn by letting them talk. These people, they breed dogs, because this woman literally offered me a dog, and I'm looking at her like, I wouldn't take a damn ant from you. Why the hell would I take a dog from you? Like, she literally offered a dog. And then when we turned that down, she's like, well, y'all want a cat? So at that point, I'm like, well, what the hell don't y'all have in this house? Like, shit, what don't y'all got? You just offering up animals? She's like, well, this litter came from October. We had this litter. And I'm looking at her like, so y'all breed dogs? Because the dog that did it, for lack of a better, what do we call them? A mutt? It was a mutt. It was mixed with everything it could be mixed with. Some people should not be allowed to have animals of any kind, because they don't take care of them. They don't take responsibility. If you know that dog has any aggressive tendencies, that dog should be kept locked up if you're not going to train it out of it. Just BS. Just BS. Absolutely, Cat. But the thing is that animal control did absolutely nothing. Hell, here in the big city, there's 1,000 animal control departments with a million damn different phone numbers. Literally, the sheriff's office the sheriff's officer stayed with us that night for about 3 hours, trying to hunt somebody down from animal control to come out, and they would not come out. They did not deem it an emergency. It would only have been deemed an emergency if they had attacked a human. And it's just as bad as domestic violence. Oh, well, we can't do nothing until they kill you. What? Literally, they would not come out. When they did the next day, all they did was supposedly gave them a ticket. Just shitty. But thank you guys. Thank y'all. But I'll be getting back into it because, well, I'm broke. Gotta make some money to pay my mortgage. Let's talk about it. Oh Lord, it's just been emotional. Just yeah, keep us in your prayer and keep my babies in your prayer, because Madison's heart is just broken, and Mason is, he's broken too. Because again, he was the only one home and he's seen it. He was coming downstairs to feed the cat. I was like, after you take a shower, feed the cat. I'll be right back. Just shitty. Just shitty. I will, Kat. I also made a report with the HOA, which I don't know what they will do, if they will do something, but those people are breeding animals. She said it. She offered us a damn dog. And she's like, oh, we had this litter in October and I got 3 of them left. Lady, lady, lady. No, no, absolutely not. No. Crazy. But I'm gonna let you guys go. Y'all have a beautiful and blessed one. I will see you guys soon. Like I say, if I don't get to the store at the end of this week, um, it'll be next week. I'll be back in the swing of things. I anticipate being back in the swing of things next week for sure. Absolutely bad humans for sure, Kat. But I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much. Love you guys. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye bye.